This is stack one against man. Okay, so our set is like this. The 4, or probably a pretty strong kid, is taking the ball out. Your worst player in the lineup of your wings is in the front. Your best wing is in the back, 2, 3. Your best ball handler, 1, is in the middle of the court. Your 5 is opposite the ball on the sideline. On break, the 2 will go down and run down this sideline. First teaching point, the 3 must come down and attack below the box, come past the 4, possible entry here as long as he's on the move with his defender trailing, and then he's going to cut it straight up the sideline, and we throw a lob to just past the free throw line to get him on the move. We don't throw it though if there's any defense in this area because we're going to get kids hurt if we do that. You might get this 2 times a game. The most important thing is the 1 is going to go 2 steps to his left and then create an angle back towards the ball. Teaching point number 2, you go away from the ball and then through the ball, not to the ball, through the ball, so that we cut down the space between the ball coming and the defender who's trying to jump the passing lane. So this leaves the middle of the court open. We want to try and enter the ball right to the nail, meet the ball at the nail, but run through the ball, don't stop. The 5 is going to take off once he sees the ball come in bounds, and the 1 will have the ball in the middle of the court, very hard to trap. The 1, if they do trap, or try to, will make a quick decision, 4 different decisions. He can throw opposite to this 2 running this sideline, which is our first goal because the ball went boom, boom, and the defense is probably all on this side of the floor. His second option would be hit this one coming down this sideline. His third one would be to dribble straight up the middle, and now he's got 2 partners on the wings. And his last option would be to wait for the 4 to come in bounds and throw it back to the 4. If he throws it back to the 4, he has to get out of the middle and back to be a safety. And the 1, this person over here would come back to the middle, and we try and hit them in the middle. But we're always trying to get the ball to the middle so we can avoid traps on the sidelines. The 5's job is to figure out which side the ball is coming up on. If it's coming up this side, they run to this box. If the ball comes at this side, they run to this box. If the ball comes at the middle, they can run to either box. Okay? But basically they're vacating. If we're unable to get the ball in, the 2, when they come back past here, they keep running, and the 5 would come into this area. They're nice and big, hard to trap the biggest kid on your team probably. And hopefully we don't avoid a 5-second count. Part 2 coming up from the sideline. So part 2. If we had a sideline throw in over here, everything would be the same. The 2 and the 3 would be here, the 1 would be in the middle, and the 5 would be here. If the defense is playing like this, we head tap and we throw the ball to this general area, and hopefully we get a layup. But if not, we still run everything the same. The 2 would go here, the 3 would go below the ball and then past the ball, the 1 would go away from the ball and to the ball. The 5 would read. It's the same thing. I like this because you can run the same set from the sideline all the way up as far as the midcourt line, especially if you have a dumb coach who is overplaying back here, opening up your rim for a rim run. Stack 1, man.